So what do we have here? A box to open. Of course, I know exactly what this is. This is an upgrade that is long overdue. A pair of shocks for my Harley. Wilbers Nivomat. These are self-adjusting, which is really cool. You don't have to pull out the wrench and all that stuff to tweak it if you load up for a trip. I got a couple of boxes of oil, a t-shirt, because this was not cheap, so I can afford to give you a t-shirt. And of course, the last thing that we have here is a pair of progressive fork springs. So that completes the suspension, front and rear, and it should make the wonderful roads we have here in California and elsewhere much more tolerable for my aging back, and a much more pleasant ride. I'm really looking forward to this.
It was time for a long overdue suspension upgrade on my Harley. Excuse the dust. She lives outside and has been sitting for a few months. You need to get the rear wheel off the ground and remove the side bags before upgrading the rear shocks. Make sure to use blue Loctite on the bolts you reuse when installing the new shocks. I went with the Wilbers Nivomats, which are self-adjusting. Torque to 45 to 50 foot-pounds using a 3/4 inch socket. Once you have the shocks installed, you'll need to set the sag or preload to 20 millimeters, which is specific for these shocks. I used the MoTool Slacker to measure the sag. Attach a sticky loop on the bottom shock bolt and pull the cord down and hook it over the loop. Zero the sag. Lower the bike and let it sit on the jiffy stand. A remote allows you to see the sag value while you sit on the bike. Adjust the collars on the right shock until you have the correct sag. Then remove the slacker, reinstall the bags, and head out for a test ride.